It.
Not race core.
Yep.
Hopefully my tires can
I'm
make
just
it to the
waiting for an
range.
invite to join.
You already know I do every race with the heavyweights.
What do you think about streaming? Do you think we're gonna have an issue with streaming?
Stream at your own risk.
You can't have the windshield wiper on. You're not a Yoder at Sonoma.
I gotta stream.
Yep.
Stream at your own risk with it.
Stream at your own risk.
Boys, I got
we
rain
are
tires in
live
the
on
pits.
Facebook
I don't know
Live.
about y'all, but
I'm driving heavyweights.
yeah, I got heavy wets in the pits as well.
Yeah, man. There's a lot of standing water in turn 12. Make sure you avoid the standing water in turn 12.
You guys pee? What? Yeah, did everybody go pee?
Shit was an option. He said, "Did you go pee?" Not "Did you go shit?"
Alright, we good?
Hello YouTube, hello Facebook Live. We're here, NASCAR Heat 4, a little behind, had some connectivity issues before this race got going.
Hopefully he can shit and drive.
Let's see if we can get the entire race in, but we're ready to go here for the Wholemade Veedverks Cup Outlaw Series race here at the Bristol Motor Speedway, the last great Coliseum, the world's fastest half mile, Thunder Valley, whatever you want to call it. I call it a cereal bowl. Let's get on with it.
Thunder Valley, Thunder Cake, it don't matter.
No
Alrighty.
one's ever called it Thunder Cake. You need to stop that right there.
I meant
Join. Okay, join. How long have y'all been loading?
oh dear God.
Okay.
Yep. Oh,
So
great.
we're gonna
Now
get
he's
straight
giving me
to the
dirty
racing
looks.
action here. It's gonna be a blast tonight here for the Bass Pro Shops NRA night race here at the Bristol Motor Speedway. 250
we are
laps.
green flag racing.
We have a 62 lapper on our hands here for stage number 1.
We got Jay Wood up front right now. Clearing him is the 48 of Jay Wood.
The 48
Now,
is Jay Wood.
the
nine of party people up in second, but
party
Corey
people.
around the outside looking to get the second.
Yeah, I don't know why I was saying party people.
Yeah, it's okay. The Corey's cleared to second place. Can Party get him back? Party's lagging a little bit, but at the same time, everybody's been kind of having internet issues tonight. How about the 14 of
We got
Grizzly? He won last
some
night's
battling on back
Bandits
there.
race. He's right now in fourth here in the Cup race. Let's see what Grizzly can do tonight. There's a little surge out of the 9 car, but at the moment it's okay. And the 20 of Dan, he's been very quiet, running near the front but not at the front. Can he do a little bit better tonight? We'll see. Running right now in 5th position, trailing Jay Wood, Corey, Party People, and Grizzly.
And Ghost of the 10 car of Aiden is in.
Hey man, don't comment on something you don't know. But let's keep that away. But anyway,
15th place. 15th place. 13th. 15th.
yeah, don't
Oh,
comment on something
see,
you
now-
don't know. Don't confuse people.
I was trying to count cars in front of him.
Well, count before you speak.
I was counting the right number. I counted 15 twice for some reason.
Anyway, how about this battle for the 5th position? Dan in the middle of the track trying to fend off the 11 of Malenko. Back up front, Corey riding all over the back bumper of the 48. Corey trying to get a run through the center of the corner. Party reaving right down the top 3 nose to tail. Grizzly a little bit further back. Back here for the 5th position. Malenko on Dan. Up the inside. And here comes Trans around the outside looking to take the 6th position away from Malenko. Cleared. The 6th is the 17 of Trans. Now Trans, can he get to the top 5 now? Looking to work over it at the wall, number 20. So the top 4 running nose to tail, then we have 5th through 7th running nose to tail. But then back here, we've got quite the pack back here, being led by the one of 2 words. He's got the 47 of Addy, the 37 of Clutch, the 2 of JR, the 10 of Aiden, the 24 of Miz, all in line behind him. Following that, how about the 12 of Dak Fu, the 13 of Bud, the 41 of Devin, and the 19 of Spooby. That's your running order as of now. Corey still breathing down the back bumper of the 48. Grizzly up to 3rd over Party. The 5th through 7th remains the same. Very hard to overtake at this racetrack. And looks like a battle for position here. The 17 of Trans is clear to 5th position. Grizzly looking on the 6 of Corey. They got into it a little bit at the end of last night's truck race. Let's see what happens here. And then Corey was being lapped by Grizzly at the end of the last night's Bandits race. He did not make it easy for him.
Like, seriously, I don't ever lag. Like, when I just ran my connection test, it's 120.
Back here for the 8th position, it is Melee back here. Aiden into the wall, Clutch trying to keep it out of the 10 car. Here comes the 2 of JR, and the 24 of Miz follows suit. So back here in 8th place, we got 2 words over Addy and Aiden now. They're starting to break away from the rest of the pack. The 2 of JR having a nice run here in 11th, trying to work his way further up. Oh, a little bit of contact with 2 words and Addy. Addy to the inside gets clear to the 8th position, but Aiden to the outside gets clear to the 9th position. Move 2 words back to 10th, now under attack from the 2 of JR. Again, this is the battle for 10th position. JR up the inside and cleared into the top 10 for JR. Back up front, still Jaywood, Corey, Grizzly, Party People, Trans, Dan, Malenko, the top 7 that have broken away from the rest of the pack. Quite the queue from 8th on back. The 24 of Miz is wrecked on the front straightaway. The 19 of Spooby's wrecked on the front straightaway. It is, because you don't want to get back into traffic, but you don't want to lose too much time. It's tough. Well, no, that doesn't usually happen as long as you have some sort of sense of throttle control. If you just jam the throttle down because you're mad, yeah, it's going to spin right back out. But if you are able to ease it onto the gas after you just had a wreck like that, no problem. So, maybe you usually get mad when you wreck at Bristol, but that's not going to help you get back going when you just jam the throttle down. And the 19's wrecked it again on the front straightaway. There goes the leaders, putting him 2 down. Oh, and the 14 is wrecking on the back straightaway. He takes out the 6 of Corey. Caution on the speedway. And once again, Grizzly and Corey have made contact this weekend. Four, 14 and 6. And 6 are the 2 cars for this first caution of the evening. So the 24 of Miss is going to get 1 of his 2 laps back. So Miz will be back to 1 lap down. Here comes the 48 of Jaywood leading the field to pit road.
Are they? Okay. It's just me. I was asking. I'm not nothing in this league. So.
Better driver. No, I don't even think it's really the car's too loose. What I really think it is I think he's just getting on the seams. That usually really catches a lot of people out. Myself included. Just not focusing and catching one of those seams at the wrong time with your left side tires is going to send you for a ride. And racing on pit exit, it is the 48, barely over the 9. So working our first caution of the evening, Jaywood maintains the lead by inches on pit exit. So let's go through our restart order. Row 1, we have Jaywood and Party People. Row 2, we have Trans and Dan. Row 3, we have Addy and Malenko. How about row 4, we have JR and Aiden. Row 5, we have 2 Words and Clutch. Row 6, we have Bud and Devin. Row 7, we have Datfu and Grizzly. Row 8, we have Corey and Miz. And Smooby will round out in row 9. So here we go, getting ready to get back to racing here at the Bristol Motor Speedway. Jaywood elects the inside lane. We saw all last night, the leader usually takes the outside. Let's see if Jaywood's car is just better on the inside as we get back to green here at Bristol. Clear to the race lead is the 48 of Jaywood. Coming around to 22 laps to go. Party People maintaining second for the time being. How about Trans Am to the inside of the 9 of Party People. Side by side for second. Malik going to the wall behind them. Oh, Dan and Trans make a little bit of contact. Dan's able to keep that car under control. Looks like it singles out up here, but they're double wide with Dakfu and Bud going at it. How about Featherback JR passing the 1 of 2 words? Oh, and contact 2 words and JR, they make contact again. Do I hear 3 times? Yes, we do. How about 4 times? And 2 words gets clear of JR after 3 points of contact that at least we broadcasted. Clutch and JR going at it. And Jay was starting to open up the gap. So we got little couplets after the 48 car. We have Party People and Trans Am battling for second. Dan and Addy battling for fourth. How about Malenko and Aiden battling for sixth? And then 2 words has got himself, Clutch, and JR battling for eighth. Aiden and Malenko into the outside wall. Aiden with the run on exit. He kind of hit that wall square. Malenko around the outside is cleared by the 10 of Aiden. Aiden goes up to 6th. We're out on board the 17 of Trans. Party's going to give him the spot here. Trans up to 2nd. Party falls back to 3rd. Now can he be reeled in by the 20 of Dan?
Go. I'm gonna get that off of my chair.
13 laps to go here at Bristol in stage number 1. The top 5 right now at this point getting stage points at about 12 laps from now will be the 48 of Jay Wood, the 17 of Trans Am, the 9 of Party People, the 20 of Dan, the 47 of Addy, the top 5. But Aiden trying to change that narrative, trying to work his way into the top 5 now, working and breathing down the back bumper of the 47 car. Dan and Addy getting into it. Dan's in the wall. Contact from the 47. And now we have a 4-car battle. And Dan kind of puts Addy into the wall. So a little bit of payback. So the score is 1-1 for those keeping track at home. Oh, Aiden's a little loose. Malenko right on the back bumper. How aggressive will Malenko be? The 19 of Spooby wrecked on the back straightaway. He'll be another lap down. That's a big piece of debris. Five laps to go here in stage number 1. Actually 4 to go. Four laps to go for Jay Wood here in stage number 1. 3 laps to go. Can he catch the 6 of Corey, put him a lap down for his troubles? Trans Am second, Party People third, but here's the battle for 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. 2 to go. One lap to go. Dan started to open the gap to the rest of the guys behind him. Here's the battle for 5th. Addy and Aiden going at it. Here we go into turn number 3. Aiden gives them a bump, but it's not gonna be enough. Jaywood wins the stage over Trans. Party People, Dan and Addy, your top 5. Aiden just short in 6th. Malenko had a great view of that in 7th. How about Grizzly up to 8th? Hey, a lap back for you,
Bet
though.
I can.
So the 19 will be the beneficiary from this stage caution. He'll be back up to 2 laps down.
I've got a pretty good car too, man, and I just squeaked out a 10th.
We have Clutch in 9th, JR 10th, Two Words 11th, Dakfu 12th, Devin 13th, Miz 14th, Bud 15th, Corey 16th, Spooby 17th, 3 laps down. Make sure you go to Veedverks.com and use promo code VCOS for discounts on homemade Veedverks CBD-based products and needs. Double wide and ready to get back to racing here at Bristol. We are green, green, green for what I would believe would be a 59 lapper on our hands here in stage 1. Trans around the outside on Jaywood. Side by side down the back. It is 58 laps actually. We're coming around to 57 to go. Here in stage number 2. A lot of contact Fever back. 3 wide Fever in the back.
Sorry, guys. I was all the way off of it.
So Jaywood leads Trans Am. Dan, Party People, and the battle for 5th continues with Addy and Aiden. But we'll look at this mess back here with Clutch and Two Words and Malenko. They were 3 wide making contact. JR, Miz, Dakfu getting into it. Corey's in the mix. And Corey's in the wall. How about this battle for 2nd? Trans trying to hold off Dan. Party right on Dan's back bumper. Dan up the outside and into the outside wall. Gave it a little kiss. Well, there are some sparks, so.
Gotta love Bristol, right?
Looks like this battle for 2nd's gonna kind of ride where it is. Trans holding steady in 2nd. Jaywood not opening the gap too much on these guys because they're not really battling. They're just kind of riding. Cars in the wall behind them. There's Dakfu into the outside wall. Able to keep it going straight. Corey and JR going at it. Deep in the running order. Corey and JR battling for what I believe is the 12th position.
11th and 12th, yes.
Corey has a run on Two Words. How about to the inside? Looking for 10th.
So hard to pass inside.
And
It's so
Corey
hard to pass
clear
inside.
to the 10th position.
Oh no!
Oh, and JR hard into the inside wall.
Ah. fucking destroyed.
So let's see if JR can stay on the lead lap with a very fast 48, breathing down his neck on the front straight, down the back straightaway. So how about Dan and Party going at it for the third position? They've gotten a little closer. Dan just trying to take a peek at some Hooters. Aiden and Grizzly looking to close the gap and join this battle for third. Dan up high. Up front, JR is going one down. So these drivers, some of the greatest going at it here in the Cereal Bowl in Bristol, Tennessee. They're also showcasing just how hard it is to pass here. We'll watch to see how Aiden in that 10 car works his way through traffic here. There is a lap car also. But Aiden sat in 5th. Let's see what he can do.
I'm sorry.
JR into the wall. A little bit of
I was
contact
trying
with
to stay out of
Grizzly.
the way. So Grizz, I'm sorry if he's not in here.
Party up the inside of Dan. Can he get there? Grizzly. Grizzly up to 5th. Into the outside wall and up to 4th as Party goes around and into the wrong pit lane. And a speeding penalty as well to go with it. Aiden's gotten loose, but Aiden back into the 5th position now with his free position. So yeah, that 14 to Grizzly not making any friends out here. Other than that 10 car right behind him. Grizzly on Dan, looking at 3rd. Down low, Grizzly trying to roll the corner. Dan around the outside. Holds the spot. Grizzly cleared up in front of the 10. Let's see if the 6th of Corey can make any moves. Right now, sat 6th. Spoopy lets this train of 3 go by. Grizzly trying to roll that inside. Can't get it to work on Dan. And around goes to 19. Once again. I did send one. Yeah, but he's still down there. Grizzly and Dan continue to go at it for third. Dan holding his own on the outside in contact. Oh, Grizzly back up the track. Going at it with Corey once again. Corey to 5th. Grizzly falls back to the 6th position. That'll be day done 19. 19 has blown a motor. Well, really, I don't think he made the 6 minutes damage crash clock here. He exceeded it by about 2 hours, man. That thing was toast. I don't think he ever made minimum speed either.
Somebody just disappeared.
And the 12 of Dakfu has blown an engine. 2 cars are now out of the race. Ooh. As Jaywood continues to open his gap over Trans, a 37 of Clutch has gone around.
That was... I bounced off the
So
wall.
how about the 20 of Dan catching up to the 41 of Devin? Devin, I believe, is a lap down now. So Dan still sat third over Corey. Aiden in 5th. Grizzly 6th. Can Corey get a top 3 before this stage is over? Devin giving way to the 20 and the 6 car. The 37 coming to pit road. No, that's the correct pit lane. Jay Wood dealing with the 2 of JR once again, but nobody in sight behind him. The closest battle up front is for 3rd though. Does Corey have anything for Dan? So 15 laps to go here at Bristol in stage number 2. Jaywood leads over Trans, Dan, Corey, and Aiden, your top 5. Grizzly sat 6th, but the 17's loose on the front straightaway. That's Trans. Contact between the 20 and the 6. And Corey puts him back in the wall. But Corey up to 3rd, but with the 17 having issues, Corey might be able to get 2nd here. It's really hard to wreck people here, so it'll be something. Dan to the inside of Corey. Back at it again for 3rd. Oh, they're making contact into turn 3. They're still going at it for 3rd. Dan down low, Corey up high. Caution on the speedway. Oh, and Corey hard into the outside wall. It looks like this one could be on the 24 or the 1. Not sure though. Pit road is closed. So right now we're riding with 8 laps to go. Pit road's going to be open. We're going to have quite the shootout here to the end of stage number 2, boys. So pit road is open. Oh, and the 10 and the 14 spinning on pit road. Looks like they get it sorted out. The lap car is still on the track. The 24 of Miz, the 2 of JR, the 37 of Clutch, the 9 of Party People, and the 41 of Devin. Here we go. The race on pit exit is the 48, 17, 20, 6, 10, 14, 47, 11, 1, 13. And here comes the lappers. Pit road, the 1 and a 9, they have stayed out.
Dude, I got freaking 15 seconds of damage.
So nobody confirmed, but I believe the cause cars were the 1 and the 24. But nobody has confirmed. The 2 cause cars. So it looks like we're doubled up and getting ready to go here. Looks like we're still going to add another lap to this caution period.
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
We're going to get 1 to go here. Alright, but let's get through our restart order here. Row 1, we'll have Jaywood and Trans Am. Row 2, Dan and Corey. Row 3, Aiden and Grizzly. Row 4, we have Addy and Malenko. Row 5, we'll have Party People. Back here along with Bud, JR, Clutch, Devin, 2 Words, and Miz. So yeah, we're going to have a 4-lap shootout when we go back to racing here at Bristol. Green flag, 4 laps to go in stage 2. Can Jaywood hold on to a stage win? Dan looking to get the second. Contact with the 17, Trans into the wall. Dan still down low, but Trans looking to clear around the outside. Corey looking for third. And Corey clears Dan for third. Aiden in the 5th. Grizzly into the wall. Contact with the 47 of Addy. 3 to go. Can Corey get the second on Trans? 2 to go. Pit road is closed. Corey is right there looking around the outside. He has the outside lane with 1 lap to go here in stage 2. It's Jaywood over Corey, Trans, Dan, and Aiden so far. Half a lap to go. Jaywood holding on through turns 3 and 4. Jaywood's going to win stage 2 over Corey, Trans, Dan, and Aiden, your top 5. How about Addy 6th, Grizzly 7th, Malenko Wave, JR 9th. No, well, their lap's down, but I believe JR is 9th, and Bud in 10th.
14th.
A wild run to the green and white checkered flag there at the end of stage number 2. What is held in store for us as we are about to embark on 100?
Yeah, where's that 10 and 14 at?
We are about to embark on a 120 lap long stage.
Yeah.
So make sure before we get to stage 3 that you go to Veedverks.com and use promo code VCOS for discounts on Wholemade Veedverks CBD based products and needs. We're gonna double up and get ready to go here. Row 1, Jaywood and Corey through the restart zone. Green, green, green. Here at Bristol. Corey around the outside. And cleared to the race lead is Corey. How about Dan looking for second?
Well, that hurt.
Corey's got his first lap led of the day. Dan trying to take second away from the 48. Addy and Dan into the wall, into the 47 car, and around goes the 17 on the pit road. And that's really going to hurt Trans to start here in stage 3. Forced on the pit road. Dan and Addy continue to make contact. So Corey leads over Jay Wood. That's not a combo we're unacclimatized to hearing about. Dan, Addy, Party People round out the top 5. Grizzly, Aiden, 6th and 7th. How about Malico in 8th? 2 words 9th. Devin, 10th. Oh, and the 20 into the wall. He's got the 47. Looks like we stay green, but Dan's lost a lot of spots. But Party up to 3rd, looking Grizzly 4th. Addy falling back to 5th with Aiden 6th, Malico 7th. 2 words into the wall in 8th. Contact further back to 13 of Bud into the outside wall. Addy and Ghost. Addy and Grizzly going at it for the 4th position. Addy has preferred line on the outside. Grizzly fighting hard on that inside though. Grizzly quite the warrior when it comes to trying to battle somebody on the inside. Malika to the inside of the 10 of Aiden. Aiden clears. Back into the 6th position for the 10 car. Addy into the wall. Keeping everybody tight back behind him. Grizzly trying to get that run on corner exit. Couldn't get down there.
Damn it, Corey, come back here.
Ooh. Sorry, Devin.
Yeah.
Corey did get to the race lead on the stage 3 restart. Yep, so Corey looks like he's got the answer to Jay Wood today.
Yeah. The 6 car's got my number.
But Grizzly
That's
still
okay.
working over Addy.
As long as the other 2 that said that I don't care.
Oh, Addy into the outside wall. Grizzly up to 4th. Here comes the 14. He won the Bandits race last night. He's got 3 cars to get back to the lead. Or get to the race lead tonight. We'll see if he can do it. How about Aiden?
Dude, car's just too tight for this.
Trying to take 5th, but Aiden loose. Malik has to check up big time for the 10 car. Wow, the 10 of Aiden drives it really deep into turn 3 to try to get to the back bumper of the 47, not able to do so. But Addy keeps putting himself in the wall, no worries, at 5th. So now Grizzly starting to open up the gap on the 47 of Addy. Can Grizzly get up to Party People and have a go at 3rd? Addy trying to fend off Aiden for 5th. But Addy will put it back into the outside wall, making love to that styrofoam safer barrier up there. Addy's got a nice queue of cars behind him now. He's got Aiden, Malenko, Dan, and 2 words all lined up behind him. Here comes Aiden. Little loose on corner exit. Couldn't get there. Malenko falling back to Dan.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Dan did get around Malenko for the 7th position. Does Dan have anything for Aiden? .98 laps to go here at Bristol. Pit stops will be a
So
factor in this 3rd stage. Aiden trying his heart out to get to the inside of the 47 of Addy. Addy is being really consistent and holding that outside lane, and Aiden's loose. Dan to the back bumper of the 10. Gives him a nice shot. Aiden drives it in deep. Not able to get to the quarter panel to 47. Grizzly's loose, trying to close the gap on party people in front of him. The battle for 3rd that's starting to form. But this battle for 5th is wild. Aiden into the wall. Here goes Dan for 6th. Dan is cleared into the 6th position. Move the 10 car back 1 spot, and around goes the 11 of Malenko.
Oh, no, no.
The 2 of JR's wrecked on the front stretch. The 11 of Malenko has blown a motor. That is day done.
God. I'm sorry, Corey. I wouldn't.
Corey
try
is
to block
approaching
you.
lap traffic, but that 2 of JR, he's very clean about it. Yep. But JR is a very clean driver to race around, no matter what spot he's in. So nobody was worried about racing him in terms of passing or anything.
The 10.
But the gap up here for the race lead, Corey over Jaywood, has kind of stagnated over time. Jaywood's not really closing in. He's kind of keeping Corey at that same distance, though. Coming around to 87 laps to go here at Bristol. Trans goes by to 20 of Dan.
The way this car feels, that's not enough to go. I need a little bit of that looseness you got out there.
So right now, party people sat 3rd, Grizzly 4th, Addy 5th, Aiden 6th, 2 words in 7th. Aiden just seems like he can't keep it out that wall in the long run. Car's really getting to him. or the tires, and he's not able to keep the car quite off the outside wall.
Hey, he's got my number.
But now Jay Wood starting to close the gap just a little bit on Corey as Corey encounters lap traffic here. Devin holding his line, but that's Corey's, well, that is the preferred line around the track. Devin gives way. Wait, that's the preferred
Oh God,
line.
damn it!
That's the preferred line at Bristol. I would hope that somebody's doing good at the top, because that's the line you take. Never said anything about the bottom lane, but Clutch gives way to Corey and Jay Wood. Here comes everybody's favorite part of Bristol racing, when the lead lap cars catch up to the lappers, and the differences in speed contribute to some action here. Here comes Corey on Bud. Corey to the inside of Bud and clear. That is the 24 of Miz. And Jay Wood is cleared of the lap traffic that Corey's been through. But Corey's now about to get up to the 24 of Miz. Up ahead of him is the 20 of Dan. The 48's kind of, the gap's kind of stagnated even through lap traffic. Yeah, he needs to get up to the right lap cars, and we'll see what Miz does here for Corey.
Yeah. See if Miz will move out the way for Corey. And
Yeah.
it looks like he's gonna try to hold the bottom.
Unfortunately, he's not affiliated.
Yeah, Corey doesn't really want to get to Miz, because if Corey pisses Miz off, Miz does have the power.
Alright, Corey is past Miz, and now it's time for Jay Wood.
Yeah, I believe that was the 37 of Clutch that was stopped on the inside of the racetrack there. Miz got a little loose, tried to keep it out of the 48 and out of the 37 as well. Yeah, oh, the 6 is loose. And now Jay Wood's there. And it's not you. So here comes Corey approaching the 20 of Dan. I don't know.
I don't know.
That car just looks really loose. Alright, and you know what Jay Wood's known for? Really good long run cars, and clear to the race lead. Oh, we will see. Corey just trying to fight back here. Corey,
Oh, hell
Yes.
no.
Now he's gonna stay in that 48 draft.
Yep.
As long as
So
he
what
can.
we've heard from both of these drivers is Jay Wood's driving a little bit of a tighter car, Corey driving a little bit of a looser car. I said that about 5 laps ago.
Yeah.
It's okay. But the 20 of Dan, he's not going to give these guys too much trouble. He has a lot of respect for these guys. I don't expect him to give them a hard time. Yeah, but they're friends. They bounce doors. That's nothing to them. And Corey is loose.
That's Bristol, baby.
Yeah, he'll probably come in the pit before Jay Wood is probably gonna be the key here. But now you don't want to pit too early to where your tires don't make it to the end. Right, it's about balancing, but if there's anybody who knows anything about balancing pit strategy, it's Corey. He's not really. He's in the bottom lane. He's given the 48 the preferred line.
Huh.
Oh, the 48 runs the bottom lane, but he was given in the preferred line. But he's cleared now, and again, Jaywood didn't lose too much time. It's just all three of these guys in this frame, they're all very good at what they do. Obviously, Corey and Jaywood, they're lapping the 20, but Dan's very clean about passing anyone.
What are you talking about? Oh, you're talking to him. Okay.
Dan getting a little bit of the Corey treatment, a little loose back there. Let's give this guy a little bit of love, as Party People's been having a really quiet race, but sat in the third position. Give him a little TV time, a little bit of notice. That we see you, Party People. You're having a good race.
Is that the 41? The 10 is in 5th and 9 seconds. 9.5 seconds back.
But the 14 of Grizzly is the 14 of Grizzly right now sat in the 4th position, about half a lap behind. But looking to try to close that gap on Party People. Party's actually opened it a little bit over time.
Damn it.
The 10 of Aiden right now sat in the 5th position. Looks like the 47 of Addy is sat 6th. Oh, I'm sorry, the 1 of Two Words is sat 6th. The 47 of Addy sat 7th. Thought the one was a lap down. He is not.
There's the wall. Who put that there?
Oh, the 10's loose on the front straightaway. And the 1 into the wall. This battle for 5th is getting spicy. Aiden pretty aggressive for what it is, but able to fend off the 1 for now. And back into the outside wall goes the 10 car. He's loving up that safer barrier.
Well, they're not really fresh anymore, but they're fresher than yours, yes.
Here comes the 14 of Grizzly to pit road.
I had to, man. I freaking... I said screw it after I got that. That's how I was during stage 2.
So Aiden's up to 4th, Two Words to 5th. Addy right now set 6th. And here comes the 10 of Aiden to pit road. Giving up 4th to Two Words, 5th to Addy. And the 14's wrecked on pit exit.
Liz, I'm sorry if you got fresh tires. I'll just wreck. have an orange engine now.
So Jay Wood continues to lead over Corey, Party People, 2 words, and Addy.
Oh yeah, this thing's killed.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm gonna fucking lose it. I'll let the 10 car go.
And the 1 of 2 words is on pit road. The 37 to clutch on pit exit. Jay Wood continues to lead here at Bristol. Oh, that was the 37 out of fuel. Heading to pit road now. So the top 5 continue to, or I'm sorry, the top 4 continue to log laps here.
The 19 blowing water?
Oh, the 20th, the 20's in 5th. All right, Dan's in 5th place. Thought he was a lap down. Oh, okay. Well, the lead lap cars are the top 4, and they're logging laps here. We'll talk about the relevant cars for now. Jaywood, Corey, Party People, and Addy, the only 4 cars on the lead lap. Party People coming to pit road as well. So now Addy in the 3rd.
Oh no!
Oh, contact! There's a wreck!
That's... I mean, that's gotta be. I know I'm 4 laps
The
down.
2 and the
Jesus
20,
Christ.
and the 48's on
Oh,
pit
come
road.
on.
The 40 and the 6 were on pit lane as the caution was coming out.
So, can I take road, pits? Just like...
And this has put us quite in the
That's on
bind as the
20
race
and the
leader
2, but the 20's the cause.
was on
He
pit
was-
road.
I hit him. Yeah.
But under caution, that's just the 10 being the 10 car. We have no idea who the race leader is at this moment.
47's the race leader.
The 47 of Addy has yet to pit. He is the race leader. Oh my goodness. This just changed. We don't know right now. That just changed everything. So for the time being, pit road is closed. But Addy's your race leader. I think he's the only car in the lead lap. Unless Corey and Jaywood are staying on the lead lap. So Jaywood and Corey are on the lead lap. And that is it. So the only lead lap cars are the 47, the 48, and the 6. And
I mean, I was
look at-
already committed to the line. Like, there's...
And look at these
Well, the
lap
caution was already
cars.
out.
Yeah, but did you stay on the lead lap was the question.
Should I have pitted right there then? No, I didn't lose a lap.
Look at all these lapped cars
No, I
here.
mean, like, can I, like, I took service on the pit, when I pitted. Because I was already on pit road when I
So the
committed.
24. I believe the 9 was the beneficiary for this caution, so the 9 could have pitted and gotten a lap back. I would do it now, party. So the 9 of party people is the beneficiary for this caution.
I'm doing 48.
For,
Going into 1. Or 3, yeah, my bad. 3.
The
Me,
leaders
at the
need to
moment.
pass everybody coming out of the pits.
No, I'm the leader. Like, everybody should...
Oh.
I'm just...
What is the 24 doing exactly?
Oh, he's the wave around.
He's already in front of me.
But he hasn't been given, like, the clear to take the wave around. So as of reviewing the stream, the 48 did beat the 47. I can't tell if the 6 did, but I'll take the 6's word. The 9 was the beneficiary. So an inopportune time for caution to come out in the middle pit stops. 5. Oh, I forgot. Miz. Yeah, it is 4. Miz was more than 1 down. My bad. All right. So our lead lap cars in this restart order are
we going
Wood,
green?
Addy, Corey, and Party People. Everybody else is laps down, racing for the lucky dog, and another caution. Green, green, green. Here at Bristol, 4 cars battling. He did not. Corey's cleared the second. But I bet the top 4 are happy that they are singled it out for the most part. Corey being passed by Addy now on the outside lane. "25 laps to go. Jay Wood now opening the gap on Addy. Addy and Corey duking it out. It's going to give Jay Wood the advantage as they can't run the line they can. Addy up high, Corey down low. They almost come together. Addy fighting hard on the outside. And Corey cleared to second, but a bump. And Addy into the back bumper to 6. A lot of lap cars checking up behind them. Grizzly and Aiden going at it. They're not on the lead lap. But they're the first cars 1 lap down. They are battling for the free pass position.
I don't know how
Oh, there
I
are
just
multiple
saved
laps
that.
down. So only the 10 right now is the beneficiary.
On my screen, the 10 car is the 1 lap down.
The 10 car is in the free pass position right now. So the 20 is more than 1 lap down. The 14 is more than 1 lap down. The 17 is more than 1 lap down. The 2 is more than 1 lap down.
Oh yeah, I'm
The 13 is more than 1 lap down. The 41 is more than 1 lap down. So this race has been turned upside down, except for the top 3. Top 4, really. Oh, the top 4 were kind of what the top 4 were going to end up being before pit stops happened.
Okay.
Can we wait 17 laps before we start murdering people?
Oh, they're putting each other into the wall. The 20 is Dan, the 10 to Aiden. Back into the wall with the 10 car. And Aiden now making contact. They're trading blows here. Aiden puts him into the wall. All right, Aiden and Dan were getting into it big time there. Back up front, the...
Oh God, come on, man. We really need all of this.
It's a short track, and temper's really getting to the hot-headed rookie. So temper's flaring between the 10 and the 20. I was gonna be like, But, back to the cars that matter. Jay Wood, Corey, Party People, Addy are top 4 on the lead lap, and Aiden, the 10 car, is the 5th place car, the first car 1 lap down.
Well, I'll tell you, he quit, according to Miz's stream last week. Yeah.
Who quit? 8 laps to go here at Bristol.
I don't know for sure. I'm just saying what he said last week.
Going on to 7 laps to go for Jay Wood. Does Corey have anything for the 48?
Maybe just the Cup Series? Hell, I don't know.
Well, I've seen both of them race, the 6 and the 48, the 6 of Corey and the 48
6
Jay
to go.
race tonight. And honestly, I do think that Corey has enough power in that 6 car to catch that 48.
But does he have enough time with 5 laps to go?
No. There's maybe. I mean, it's a possibility if the 48 makes a mistake.
Now you're asking a big ask there with the 48 making a mistake. That almost doesn't happen. 4 laps to go though for Jay Wood.
It could happen.
I thought you were talking about last year when he won the other and broke
3 to go.
Matt's heart. He just killed his spirit, man. He just killed all the fans too.
Jay Wood holding steady.
As of right now,
2 laps to go.
Jay Wood would need to make a mistake right now for Corey.
Well, let's not jinx him, all right? Let's keep that out of our mouths right now. Going on to the 1 lap to go for Jay Wood. Can he hold off Corey?
Yeah, he's got it. So I'm gonna say it's gonna go.
Don't call it
Jay
early.
Wood. I'm calling it. I'm calling it.
And now, through
I'm-
turns 3 and 4, Jay Wood is going to come to the start-finish line and win here at Bristol.
Thank you.
Over Corey, Party
Thank you.
People, and Addy. No wreck on the front straightaway.
I mean, you could. It's top four, so I mean,
Yep, the 17 of Trans Am Blue.
And the 10 of Aiden was the only car that was one lap down, as Miz got lapped there at the end. Further on back, Miz finished 6th, Grizzly 7th, Trans Am 8th, Dan 9th, Bud in 10th. JR 11th, Devin in 12th, Two Words in 13th, Clutch in 14th, Malenko 15th, Dak 16th, Spooby 17th.
don't do it, Corey. Don't do it.
Two Words, Clutch, Malenko, Dakfu, Spooby, all DNF'd.
Don't do it. I got him.
And look at that. The fastest laps, Jay Wood over Corey, over Dan, over Party People, over Addy.
Yeah, I got tire hacking, man.
But wow, nearly half a tenth faster. Over half a tenth faster is Jay Wood over Corey. Let's see if we're going to get some interviews this week from our top 3. All right, Party People, Corey, Jay Wood, y'all know what to do. Corey, if you are. Well, what's our likelihood there?
Good answer.
Yeah. All right.
Uh-oh. Mine's been shared the whole game, whole race.
Oh, that's fine.
That's not good.
Hopefully you didn't say anything on the broadcast. All right, well, Party People, you got us? All right, let's rock here. We're joined by our 3rd place finisher, driver of the number 9, Party People. 3rd place, how'd that one come to be?
It definitely didn't come easy. I got the pole, which was nice, but I was running 2nd or 3rd. And then come 2nd stage, I got dumped and put down pit road. So I went down a lap there, but with some strategy, got back on the lead lap for the final stage. And I went from 10th to 3rd on that restart. So that was definitely a big factor. I just trusted the high side. And yeah, it was definitely a lot of fun racing tonight, being up front again.
So going from 10th to 3rd, how was it in terms of passing people at this track that is so hard to pass at? How were you able to kind of move your way through traffic and kind of work either the preferred lane on the outside or the bottom lane to your advantage?
How come I can't hear Party?
I just rode the high wall, the high ride, and everyone else just kept wrecking. Yeah, I do. Yeah. Alright, now you got me.
Okay. Are you good now, Party?
Good. I think I'm good now.
All right.
We're having some technical difficulties.
Did you have him muted?
No, I was just sitting in the party.
Okay. Do you have party audio shared, broadcaster? No. Let me make sure I do also. Okay, broadcast. Yes, but you need to share party audio. Yeah.
Hear you, Party.
All right.
I'm talking. Alright, I unplugged my mic and plugged it back in too, so.
All right. I could hear you just fine, but all right, we can go with it. Yeah, your 3rd place. Just I guess give us a real quick summary how that went down.
Yeah, so got the pole. That was awesome. Running up top three until the second stage. I got dumped and put down pit road. Went down a lap, and then luckily with some strategy got back on the lead lap in that final stage. And then I went from 10th to 3rd in the final stage in one restart. I was just riding the high lane, and then everyone else just kept messing up, and it was almost impossible to pass here. So the only way you could pass really is off of other people's mess ups.
So it was kind of biding your time, kind of waiting for others to make mistakes and kind of playing it smart.
Yep. Just giving yourself enough room to make a move.
All right, so where were you at when the caution came out in the middle of green flag pit stops?
So that almost bit me really bad. I actually pitted, and coming out, as I was taking my tires, the caution came out. So coming out of pit road, I just beat the leader to stay one lap down, and luckily I was able to get the lucky dog being one lap down. So that kept me in contention for the win, but Corey and Jaywood just had too strong of a car.
All right, well, that was going to be my next question. Did you have anything for the 48 and the 6 car today?
Short run maybe, but Jaywood definitely had a super strong long run car.
Nothing you could have done differently there on that final stint to get to him, or was it kind of done from there?
Nah, it got pretty squirrely on that final restart, so I was pretty glad to hold my position, honestly. I had to fight off my spot, and then by the time I did that, I lost too much time, so no chance.
If Addy and Corey weren't battling it out there, did you think you had a better chance, or what would have finished the way it did either way?
It could have got me there, but like again with this track, it's almost impossible to pass, and Jaywood never messes up. So if they weren't a factor, maybe I could have got to him, but I still doubt it. Everyone up front was really fast. So it wasn't like I had a lot more speed than everyone else.
Right. Well, you were pretty fast too, with a 6th place on the daily fastest lap leaderboard here for the Cup cars. You boys have any questions for party people?
Sticky, do you have any questions? All right. Well, I'm gonna go with my questions then. Sorry, Emerson, I was asking him first. So party people. First off, I'd like to congratulate you on your 3rd place finish tonight.
Thank you.
So on that last restart, you said your car was getting a little squirrely.
Yeah.
So, if it didn't get squirrely on that final restart, do you think you would have had anything for that 6 car or 48 car? If it didn't get squirrely?
I don't know if the squirreliness was ever really in my control. It was more squirrely just trying to stay off of everyone because of how close everyone gets off of these exits. So if there was any chance I could just run perfect lines, I definitely think I could have stayed up front with them, competed for the win a lot more.
Okay. Well, again, congratulations on your 3rd place finish tonight.
Congratulations on the 3rd place finish, 6th place on the daily fastest chart, and good luck to you next week, should you run with us, both on making it into the lobby and the race.
Yeah, I've been working on that lately. Glad I was able to stick in it tonight.
At least tonight, it wasn't just your fault. I'm glad we were able to get this race off, and that it was quick enough, to not really mess up with anybody's kind of schedules later on in the evening. But how were you feeling actually through that whole delay? Were you kind of hoping we didn't race today, or were you ready to race?
I mean, I was ready to race. I know I'm pretty close to that cutoff line, so I put some practice in for this track. And I mean, I was literally saying see you to everyone, and then all of a sudden PSN started working again. So I was about 5 seconds away from not racing if I didn't get the message after.
All right. Well, I'm glad you did, and it turned out to be pretty good for you. Congratulations. All right. I guess it doesn't hurt to try. Corey, you got us?
Corey is out of the booth. He got up and walked out.
We don't interview people in the booth. We interview them on pit road. But right, all right, and we're joined by our race winner, driver of the number 48, Jay Wood. Another day, another win. How did it come just so easily to you? Ooh, do we have Jay Wood? Okay. All right. We'll give him a second here, but before we get to him, quite the race it was. Corey and Jay Wood is a classic battle we love to see week in, week out. Last season, again, they racked up, I believe, over 2/3 of the race wins combined with those two drivers alone. So, no surprise that those two are some of the fastest guys at week in and week out, no matter the track type or track.
Go for it.
All right, we're here. Race winner, driver of the number 48. How did these things just come so easily to you?
I don't have an answer to that one. I just work hard on my setups and race with fast people like Corey and Trans, and when you race with fast people, you get faster. That's the way I've always looked at it.
Your hard work definitely shows week in and week out. All right, so today's race, what were you thinking before even heading into the race with the delay? Were you even going to race when we were getting pushed back? If you did, what were you looking at?
I was kind of hoping not for the delay.
Yeah, well,
I mean, I just like long races. That's he said something about doing on 25%, and I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, it looks like you really prevail on the long green flag runs. So
yeah, Corey started worrying me there that by halfway through that last stage, I'm like, am I going to catch him? Are we just sitting there running the same lap times over and over, and I wasn't making any progress?
yeah,
But,
well, the long runs at Bristol get even longer just because of how small the track is. But how was your car in the long run, and what could you see from your car compared to Corey's?
well, I was hoping that, like, I knew his car was a little freer than mine, and my car took, forever. And I tried something in practice to free it up, but it was too much. And I'm like, I can't run that in the race. So I went back to what I had, and then, I don't know, he just started getting loose there with about, 65 laps in, 70 laps in to a run. I got loose there at the very end. I thought I was going to wreck it. But yeah, we had managed to hold on, and then that caution came out, and I'm like, oh no.
All right, so yeah, what was going through your mind? You were literally coming down the pit road speed, and you're hearing caution in your ear. What's going through your mind?
I thought I was done. Well, I thought I might get the free pass after thinking about it, but then I would still have to start on the outside or behind the lap cars. So the race would have been done for me.
Were you thinking about just kind of rolling through pit road and then just kind of saving it, or?
Yeah, kind of, because I didn't know the rule on the. I thought I would beat him down pit road, but I didn't know if I could take servers or any of that, because
Right.
I didn't know. I took service, and then I came out and I wasn't a lap down. So, I got lucky.
Right. Well, we'll get to a little fun here. You're heading in before the race. You're gonna love this. You were saying something how the SHR boys had your number today. Oh, what? Where'd you really hear that from?
I was told
what were they saying?
the 10 and the 14 had my number. I guess they thought they were gonna beat me, but yeah. Hey. If they would have beaten me, that's good. I'll bring on the competition. I don't care. Like, the more the merrier.
Yeah, they were fast yesterday when everybody was on an even playing field, but today I guess the setups.
Oh yeah, I got the practice, and yeah, the 10. I don't know what number it was last night. I forgot, but he was probably about a tenth quicker than me. I couldn't do nothing. Of course, I had zero practice other than the practice we had, going into before they raced.
Right. All right. I mean, a pretty dominant performance from you. Really, only time you really weren't leading was when you were in second behind Corey. Do you boys have any questions for him?
Thank you.
So, Jaywood,
Yeah.
driver of the 48 car. So, did you what were your thoughts going into tonight's race with how your car was set up?
Just hope for a long run as usual. And usually tends the short tracks for whatever reason on these games tend to go green. So.
Well, especially with it being a short track, it's would you say that this is more of a patience track than a strategy track?
It's more of a rhythm track. Yeah, you got to be patient if you're behind somebody to. You either move them or wait till they make a mistake and then you go around them if you can.
Right. But I mean, even if you're in the lead, you still have to have patience, because if you don't have patience, you could make a mistake.
It's just rhythm. Like once you get in a rhythm, you just, you stay in that rhythm.
Yeah, that's a given. But this track, I would say, would show more patience than any other track out there, except for Martinsville.
I think what you're trying to say is the kind of tolerance you have to racing other people.
That's mine. Sorry.
And I don't think his tolerance was really tested today, because the only cars he was passing were lappers and Corey.
All right. Well, congratulations on your first place finish tonight, and good luck to you next week.
If you decide to join us. Oh wait,
I'll finish in the back next week.
Oh, next week's the road course at Road America, isn't it?
Yeah, my streak's coming to an end. Good week, Corey.
Yeah. If next week's Road America,
Corey,
I'll be out there with y'all.
I would have said good win, Emerson.
Yeah, my competition at Mid Ohio isn't racing with us anymore, so we'll see. Burn, yeah. When's the last time you've seen Burn on the track? Yeah, but Jaywood, congratulations on your win. Your third place on the daily fastest. Again, rocket ship you bring to the track this week and every week. It's a blast to watch you race.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, quite the race we've had here tonight. We had a healthy amount of cautions. I think we had 2 or 3 maybe, but I think that's a good amount for a league race at Bristol on this game. What are y'all's takeaways from the amount of cautions we had tonight and the kind of racing y'all saw tonight? Capitalize intense, because it was for a couple of drivers.
I just say they were trying to find their groove more on their groove on this track that they needed to get to, and with them trying to work with them lap cars, it would make them try to fight to get back to their groove. So I would say an intense, like a good intense race, but also patience showing, and no one trying to get rivals out there.
I don't know if no one was trying, but we did have quite the fiasco before the race, during the race, and it just all over the place. But that is short track racing at its finest. They bring out the tempers out of people, I would say. But next week, we're going left and right. I won't be up here next week. It'll be these boys taking over.
Again.
Yep. See how
Can't
y'all.
ever stay in the booth with us on a road course. Got to be on the track.
Yeah, I gotta go get myself a dub. And I
A
try
dub.
a dub.
A dub. Okay.
Look, man, my last 2 cup races, I finished third at Daytona, second at Mid Ohio. Only one more place to go.
I only need one more place to go. Fourth? Yeah, fourth.
Yeah, Hey, I want to be talking to y'all at least at the end of the Road America race.
Watch this. You say that now, and watch you get fourth, and you won't be able to booth with us to talk.
Oh well, I guess I get to get out here and not hear your voice that day, but that works. All right, just little friendly banter, man. All right, but yeah, quite. I gotta stop saying quite. It was a really great race today. Again, this league has its moments of showing us some great racing week in, week out, and just great camaraderie, being able to stick with each other and wanting to seek this one out with the 20-minute to 30-minute delay before the race even started tonight. Just wild circumstances in the world, and then internet's not really being able to stand it. The servers not going to people's ways. So many things. We could have easily not had a race today, so we will see. Yep. So we will see what happens next week at Road America.